All right, dude. You ready to record the early dark wrap up?
Yep, just put the finishing touches on it now.
Wait a minute. Whoa, hold on. I think I hear you, like in person. What? What?
Oh,
Uh, wait a minute. How did we get here? Uh,
I don't know.
oh, oh my. Well, since we're here, I guess we'll just talk about early dark in person.
Sounds good.
All right, cool. Let's do it.
All right. So our focus for Early Dark is culture, because the game inherently makes it important. In fact, it's fundamental to every character and story. Today we're going to differentiate cultural psychology, anthropology, and sociology, and why each should be studied.
Cultural psychology as a study operates with the principle culture molds the thoughts and behaviors of its members. The core belief is that mind and culture are inseparable with a two-way influence. One of the most pressing issues within the field pertains to creating universal psychological theories. Researchers have come to find that studies performed in a Western setting can be difficult to duplicate in other settings. So the question is then posed, does culture exist and thus act as a means of creating behavior? Or have we simply come up with a word to explain all of the differences in behavior?
So, why do we need to study it? If the goal of all psychological disciplines is to understand the psyche, seeking universal truths about people is necessary. This doesn't matter just for theory or existential reasons, but for treatment as well. An example would be in the West, there is a clear definition of depression. We have depressed mood and, or a loss of interest. It's known as a mood disorder, and it's a clear disruption in emotion. In China, however, depression has been recognized as a physiological issue. There's a distinction in how people view depression, which also would alter how it's treated. Understanding key differences like this are necessary to understand and best help people.
Anthropology is the study of humanity. Just like psychology having a myriad of approaches like cognitive, positive, or developmental, anthropology has biological, cultural, archaeological, linguistic, and more. Through these, one studies human development and change throughout the world in both the past and the present. The field examines experiences and practices, how they connect and differ, and why they're different around the globe.
So, why is that important? A vital component to anthropology is the involvement of perspective. We have certain ways of operating based on our environment, but perhaps a different way of life has equal value and can improve upon our own. In Early Dark, we have the unique opportunity to step into distinct political realms that have been well researched and designed to reflect historical global practices. Understanding the milieu can give us fresh ideas outside our typical thought processes.
Sociology is the study of society. How is this different than psychology? Well, psychology studies individuals and their thought processes behind their behaviors. Sociology looks at the systems in society, which equates to larger issues. The former asks why an individual is unemployed, while the latter asks what macro systems perpetuate unemployment in a town, state, or a country. How then is sociology different than anthropology? Well, anthropology analyzes more of the behaviors of individuals within a society to better understand a community and the environmental factors that produce them. Sociology focuses more on the impact a society has on its members.
So, why is that important? Perhaps no individual's actions are the cause of a phenomena within a society, but the way a society operates. Think for a moment about alcohol. It's used for flavor with wine, whiskey, or beer connoisseurs, for joy with friends or parties, for coping with sadness or a stressful day, for ceremony at weddings or at funerals. So, what makes a person prone to alcohol abuse? A biological predisposition for addiction? The portrayal of alcohol in advertisement? A societal understanding that handling more alcohol makes you superior? A cycle of self-medicating due to mental illness? Maybe all of the above. Once we obtain that understanding, then what can we do to help improve that person's situation? Perhaps individual treatment, shifting the culture of the peer group, or changing the laws for accessibility. Fortunately, with role-playing, we have the space within our games to test all of our theories.
It's over!
It's over!